So, Thomas, what's our next matchup?
All right, next matchup already, you say.
Right, we need 5,000 more bits. Come on, let's go.
5,000.
Get
Let's go.
ready for
Come
the
on.
next battle.
I'm scared of the
Flying
Malort.
early
Malort.
and
I'm scared of it.
Malort.
Malort.
I love the
Albert
picture.
Connell.
I mean,
Did we have
Thomas.
that picture last week? I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I
same one.
mean, Thomas is the best, man.
I think I might have been getting a drink.
All right, so Ealy and Kapanui, for
Byron
those of you that forgot, those were two camp bodies that were never expected to make the Saints team, but their exit from the team happened much quicker because they were drunk and disorderly.
They were.
And they were peeing in a bush, and someone pulled over a lady and told them to stop peeing in the bush, and they turned around and I guess
Showed her to the business.
yes, exposed themselves. And they were cut the next morning after being arrested. Is that right?
That's right.
They spend the night in jail. Yeah.
Yes.
So that was pretty dumb. But then Albert Connell, you have a guy that stole money from Deuce McAllister, stole cash from his locker room and his car. After getting a $10 million contract, so
That's
he really
right.
needed the money.
Was the Saints marquee free agent signing of 2001, by the way. Let's not forget that. Like he was the one that's like, oh, that's the move. They signed Albert Connell. He's going to be opposite Joe Horn. We're going to have a great receiving core. Like he was the marquee free agent signing of 2001.
This one is really tough for me. I'm going to have to listen to some arguments because I'm 50-50 here.
I feel like on the Albert Connell is iconic. Like you can just mention his name to any Saints fan, probably over the age of 30, and they immediately know who he is. And he only caught one touchdown in his entire Saints career. So I just feel like Ealy and Kapanui, like it's funny and it's interesting and it's dumb because they got cut the next day. But like Albert Connell, like you can argue he should win this entire competition. Like you just mentioned his name. People know who he is because he stole money out of Deuce's locker. I gotta go.
But aren't you making an argument for Aaron Brooks winning this whole thing? The way you explain that?
I mean, kinda. Like if you want to make a Mount Rushmore of stupid for the Saints, I mean, I'm not gonna say Aaron Brooks wouldn't be on it. I'm just saying Albert Connell would definitely be on it.
I mean, I guess Albert Connell, the stakes are higher for him, I guess, because like you said, he had more of a future ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ealy, Kapanui, they really weren't probably going to make the roster, right?
Yeah, like if they don't pee in the bushes and expose themselves, like they're getting cut all the same.
Yeah. Honestly, you could make the argument that
Hi.
if they hadn't, hello, Max. You could make the argument that if they hadn't pissed in the bush and exposed themselves and gotten arrested,
we wouldn't even know if they were.
Never remembered them.
Yeah, but
100%. 100%.
But they're only remembered because we are the content kings in the summer, and we have created a Saints bracket to fill the summer months. That's the only reason they're known. They're not known. Like Albert Connell is just, he would be known without this bracket.
But that's Dave's point. I think he's saying, and you could argue that it was smart of Ealy and Kapanui to be in the bush and get caught.
Best
because we're still talking about them today in 2023. They still live in infamy. Whereas if they hadn't done that, they would have been caught at the end of camp and never thought of again.
FDR, Kevin, he wasn't talking about Pearl Harbor. He was talking about two guys peeing in the bush when he mentioned the day that will live in infamy. I vote Connell. What do you people vote? Dave?
I'll vote Connell too.
Kevin, who do you vote for?
I'm going with Connell, even if it was a quote unquote prank, he still went and did it, and it was still
that was
dumb
no
to do.
prank. That was not a prank. Andrew.
At best, it was a prank, and it was still dumb.
I'll throw a vote to Ealy and Kapanui.
3-1. Thomas, make it official.
And the winner is Albert Connell.
Wow. This is chalk. I mean, this tournament's chalk. Choo choo. Butter says choo choo. I mean, The thing is,
This is not chalk. You had a 13 seed against a 5 seed.
yeah, but it's
And the 4 seed is the one that's supposed to come out of that side of the
sure,
bracket.
but it's going to be 1 and 5, and we'll get to the other side. Thomas, another thing, you got to get Dave's collage for next week of Junior on the beach, and you got to get Albert Connell. You got to get his 1 touchdown catch from the Saints, 2001 Buffalo Bills. It's amazing.
Thanks for watching the Saints Happy Hour. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, then find us wherever you get your podcast, and finally go to saintshappyhour.com and become a patron of the best Saints podcast on earth.